Well, hello, Linglicious. Good morning to you, hun. We're going to see what's going on in the karmic situation. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for the truth in the matter in the karmic situation. Show me the karmic's deepest thoughts, deepest feelings. Okay. Hi, Cole. Hello, Kim, a natural mystic. Hello, Bree 2020, new me. Welcome back, guys. It's good to see you. So let's see what's going on in the karmic's mind. Deepest thoughts. Karmic's deepest feelings about that person that they're with. And what's been going on in the karmic's life. As of lately. What's going to be happening. All right. Bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles, patience. You know, this is the creation of life. It takes time, right? Things take time. This karmic has dedicated a lot of time into this relationship. And the way this karmic sees it is I've put a lot of pentacles in the piggy bank. A lot of my life. This could be 7+ years of dedication in this relationship. The karmic is at a place where he or she is wondering, am I wasting my time? Is it a complete waste? I'm not happy with the relationship this far. And it's also, I expected us to be further along than where we're at. This is not where I expected us to be. It's also Virgo vibes. So the karmic could have some Virgo vibes going on in their astrology. Okay. Excuse my annoying cat. Okay. Mentally, let's see what's happening. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse. And the first thing that came to my mind is I really don't know if my person is cheating or not. I'm not sure. I have my suspicions, and maybe it's based on insecurities. But I'm definitely curious. I'm definitely worried. I'm definitely questioning. And I don't feel secure in the connection. This is that kind of vibe. You know, I don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. Page of Wands in reverse is, you know, aggravated communication, aggravated movements. You know, it's wanting to take the next step, right? Like really wanting to take that next step, but not being able to. It's like being tripped. And maybe this is all about the karmic feels tricked. The karmic wants to move forward, but doesn't want to sacrifice what needs to be sacrificed in the relationship. You know, a lot of this, my friends, is dealing with frustration and disappointment because the karmic's energy and time has been so put into their love life here, so into this relationship, but nothing's gone according to plan. And they don't want to give up on their dreams. The karmic's like, I don't want to give up. I never said I wanted to give up. Because for whatever reason, the karmic feels trapped and stuck and caught up in this kind of unexpected situation where everything seems dire. she or he is facing unforeseen setbacks. And they've put a lot of their progress that they've made in this love connection on hold. And they're lacking direction. And right now, they're being asked, give up control. Try to work on a new circumstance instead of beating this one to death. Let me close my door because the cat is really annoying. So anyways, yeah, we got that going on. That's not the best dose of medicine, is it? Are you guys seeing the camera okay? Because I got your guys' messages all mixed up again, you know, where it's on top of each other. For whatever reason, it just started happening again. I don't know why. Hasn't done that in a long time. Anyways, yeah, we've got this person completely frustrated and upset. I feel like I want to get kind of an emotional card in a second just to see where they're at. But I also want to see where their head is at as far as their partner. I'm sure you guys do too, so let me grab that. Where is their head at as far as what's concerning their partner? Spirit, please guide and direct. Where is this karmic's head at concerning the partner? Some thoughts. I don't know how to express myself. All right, so the karmic just doesn't really know what to say. Bottom of the deck is my karmic situation is ending. I think that's the biggest disappointment, and that's what's really on their mind. It's like, I know it's over. How do we say it's over? How do we come together and say, listen, this isn't working anymore. It's just not working. Okay, let me get the feeling cards ready in a second. All right. So anyways, I think we're on a roll here. I think this is legit. I think this is what's happening. To get some further details about what's really coming down, let's get a detail. Spirit, can you show me a detail about the mental state of the karmic? Please show me a detail. Okay. They thought they were going to be married. The heart and the promise. There's the detail. We were supposed to be married. My life partner. And if they are married, this is, we're supposed to be married and happy. What's this? Disappointment and frustration. They married someone that they just didn't realize it wasn't going to last. All right, let's dive into their feelings. Broken karmic chains in the reverse. Pretty obvious. And the sun in reverse. They're just feeling very, very sad and unhappy. They didn't want this to end. Do they genuinely love this person? I guess I will ask that. But they know that this is not for them. It's just, you know, the best description that Spirit's giving me, just to kind of clarify it for people that need it a little bit more, to try to understand the karmic's perspective. Going to college for 6 years, let's just say 7, because we have 7 years. 7 years. We've almost got this master's degree. But it's, let's say, in psychology. Very good field, by the way. And then you realize that what you want to do more than anything is be a pilot. I know, weird example, but I'm just putting it out there. And you realize that psychology has nothing to do with being a pilot. really nothing. And you might be able to swing over some of your credits to go towards that, but you're going to have to start from scratch. You're going to have to learn all about being a pilot from ground zero. And it doesn't matter that you spent 8 years in school or, 7 years in school. Doesn't matter. You're either going to have to just buck it up and get your degree, which is what I would do. After putting all that years in psychology, just get the degree and then maybe do both. Try that for a little while and then go do some piloting. But, this is the case of a person who can't do the psychology at all. But that's the only thing they're going to have a degree in. And it's like, great. What a waste of time. I wasted my money, my time, everything. What a waste. And it's like your parents coming up to you and saying, you wasted all of our money on a career you don't even want? That is BS. That's upsetting. Because it's not just a waste for you, it's a waste for them. And so I kind of get the feeling for the karmic, it's like, it's not just a waste for me. This is a waste of time for my kids, a waste of time for my family and their investment with who I'm with, a waste of time for everybody. And so, yeah, we're getting this big, huge frustration. Let's get some feelings about this, because this is what we're focusing on. And I don't want this to end. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be miserable if this is over. But I know this isn't working. I'm just going to be miserable. Show me some more feelings and emotions. Show me the feelings, please. So we have Jenna, she who calms. Stillness, purity, and the quiet. And this karmic just wants calm peace. Doesn't want to beat down anything, just wants to calm the situation down. I think the karmic is really just trying to calm everything down. Just trying to bring peace to the situation, peace to maybe no fighting. Let's see what Jenna says. She walks beneath a wintry sky. Her wise companion, the owl, follows her, and there's peace in this stillness, this truth. She's got feathers of a white peacock with a delicate overlay of Queen Anne's lace. It's just echoing in the purity of the snow. This goddess is like a ghost to some, to others she's trusted. Jenna appears in order to honor the pause. Come to me, child, she quietly calls. Come to me when the days are too full. Come to me when the noise overpowers. Her gift is calm companionship, an intimate walk on a snow-quieted day. She and her whisper-winged guide want to show this karmic the benefit, or the karmic wants to show the benefit of carving out a few peaceful moments for themselves in this wintry wonderland, to focus on their breath and appreciate all that they have in this one simple moment. Asking, can I afford 5 minutes to merely sit and breathe quietly? How will I benefit by taking a few minutes right now? How can I make this a daily practice? All right. And this is, I don't want to do anything about it right now. And I really think that's what this is all about. The owl's like, I already know it's over. I know this is ending, but I don't feel like doing anything right now. We have a lot of sadness. We have peace, though. We have, it's like you're looking for that answer and you finally get it. Well, the karmic has finally gotten the answer. What else does the karmic feel? has been going on that the karmic knows. Emptiness. My bed feels empty without you. I finally see what I've done. New perspective. So the karmic's like, maybe we can change things. Maybe there's a chance. You know, I miss you. There's been some arguments. There's been some separations. There might be a few nights that they have slept apart. Did I say that right? Slept apart. And then there's a few moments they get back together, and there's this cycle though where it's like, I know even after we've calmed everything down, we're going to get right back to where we started. Because the owl is letting the karmic know, you know it's over. You know it's over. And the karmic's like, I know. I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to let go. I just need some more time possibly to adjust. Let me adjust. You know, there is thoughts and, well, let's just say feelings. There is feelings where the karmic just wants to run away. And that's the sun in reverse. And it's like, I just want to get away from the fight, the breakup, the problems that come along with breaking up. I just want to escape all the phone calls that have to be made. I want to escape on all the efforts that need to be pushed to make this ending happen. Is this procrastination? You bet. Is it delay? Yes. What does the karmic feel in regards to their partner? Let's take a look. Spirit, what are the feelings in regards to the partner? Show me the feelings. Please show me. Please show me. Received. Settling. So they're just like, you never really wanted me. You just settled. I was never the one. And it could also be the karmic feels like whomever they are with, they were never the one. They just settled. The truth is, in these feelings, we just settled. I got comfortable with you. You brought me a sense of peace. This is a very mundane couple. I just want to put that out there. There's nothing super awesome or special about this relationship. It is just flat out boring. I'm not saying this in a rude, condescending way. This is just a very average couple. They look very average. They don't do anything extravagant. They're not traveling the world. They're not doing all kinds of awesome things together. It's very average. When it comes to lovemaking, very average. There's nothing normal really about this couple, though. There's something very strange. And by strange, I mean there's not a lot of love in the house. It's not, hi, honey. Oh my God, I missed you. I missed you so much. Come over here. Come cuddle with me. It's not the excitement. You know, when the partner comes in the room and the whole world lights up, they're their son. It's like, the sun just showed up. I'm so happy. It's not like that. And that's what I mean by strange. I also want to add that this is not a big loss. There's not a lot of money to be lost in the relationship. There's not even, it doesn't look like there's any children. Could be, but I don't feel that vibe. There's not a lot to be lost. Just lost time. It's like, I'm not going to lose out on furniture. I'm not going to lose out on stuff. I'm not going to lose out on kids or anything like that. I'm just losing out on someone that I felt really comfortable with, that I spent and dedicated so many hours and time with. Again, we have to remind ourselves in this reading, there's been nothing but settling in this karmic relationship. They settled with their partner's looks. They settled with their partner's paycheck. They settled with the attraction and the romance in the partnership. It was very settling. Everything was just very, it works. It works. We'll make it work. How does the partner feel about the karmic? How does this person that is with the karmic feel about them in return? How does this person feel about them in return? How does this person feel? Oh, I've got some of these cards. How does this person feel? Heavy guilt. Karma has shown me how wrong I was. I am so ashamed. Now what? The person that's with the karmic is just wrong. They're like, you were the wrong fit for me from the beginning. You weren't right for me. I wasn't right for you, but I dragged you in this. The person that's with the karmic feels like it's a lot of their fault. That the karmic's pain and suffering and whatever they're going through is their fault. And so they're just like, I'm getting my karma. I'm seeing where I've gone wrong with you. I'm seeing it, and I feel bad that I've drug you in any of this. It's my fault. It's my fault you're hurting. It's my fault for everything. And, there's guilt and there's responsibility because I offered you a relationship that wasn't all that. Like, I didn't offer you faithfulness. I didn't offer you romantic, exquisite sex. I didn't offer you an ideal companionship. I offered you a 50-50 kind of relationship, and it was very basic, and it was very dry. And I'm sorry. This is a very dry relationship. How does this person feel? We have fresh perspective. I see what I've done. I see what I've done, you know, and I'm seeing things maybe brand new for the first time. There's a lot of secrets. And this person's like, you know, I've kept so much from you. When I get the fresh perspective card, it's like I see things so clearly. And this partner's like, I see that you and I we're really not meant to be. I just see it all so clear, almost like it's for the first time. Let's go into this and just see kind of what's going on at home. 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Really not working together. There's not a lot of teamwork at home. It feels kind of one-sided. There's not a lot of talking. It's pretty quiet at home. Nobody at home really says what's on their mind. They just keep it all quiet, all bottled up. Is there walking on eggshells? Oh, yeah. They both feel trapped. And I've gotten the sense of trapped from the Hanged Man perspective in reverse. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me now. Okay, so anyways, to be honest, being at home feels like a jail cell. And it almost feels like a jail sentence. It's like, I really don't want to be here, but I'm here. I have to be here against my will. I wish I didn't have to be in this situation with you. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, which is, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to live with you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to share things with you. I don't want this kind of teamwork. Because you're not fair. And I'm only here because you're forcing me to be here. And that could be the karmic telling this person that, or this person telling the karmic that. And it could just be a general energy of, I don't really want to be here. I have to be here. And if there is children at home, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be with you. I have to be here. I have to be here because my dad's here. Or I have to be here because my mom's here. I don't want to be here and I don't want to be around you. And if it's just a partnership, it represents a feeling of hopelessness. And even if someone is feeling trapped and life seems to be just unraveling at the seams in their relationship, they have to remember that they have the power to set themselves free, that they don't have to be here. It's a choice. Let's get some clarification about being stuck at home with one another or just stuck in life with one another. Spirit, please clarify the energy of being at home. Show me the energy. We have the mountain and the child. So yeah, there could very well be children involved. The child does represent the new beginning though. And the mountain represents the obstacle. So heck yeah, they're like, I want to get away from you, but I can't. There's something blocking me. And then we have 8-8, interesting enough. So it's like, if I had a choice, believe me, I'd be out of here. I feel forced. However, someone's being ridiculous and stubborn because they can leave if they feel like it. But there's an imbalance, probably financially. And that's probably the biggest problem here. The mountain is, I don't have the money to get out of this situation. If I had it, I would be gone. It's like, I want to go. Just give me the money to go and I'm out. The mountain represents in the Lenormand, I come here to bring you challenges and obstacles with blockages and resistance. I will make you late for your date. And my coldness will take emotions off the plate. Pay attention and be aware. I can be the enemy in your lair. The mountain is symbolic of an obstacle in the way. And whilst it may be there to be conquered, as we can see from the animal looking upon the mountain, it's slow and it appears even impossible. Consider this to be a problem and an uphill struggle. That's what it is. Their entire relationship is held back by finances. And it could be the karmic that feels that way, or it could be the other person. It doesn't matter. This particular section of cards, I just wanted to pull to represent their life in their home and, like, you know, their personal situation with whom they're around. You know, this is their daily life. Their daily life is a struggle. Their daily life is, I feel trapped and I don't want to be here. I wish I had more help. I wish I had more money. Also in their daily life, it's, I feel very alone. I'm not getting any help. This is not teamwork. Let's see what the other person wants to say about this in regards to the karmic. What does this person want to say about their life with the karmic? I'm restless and anxious. They're not comfortable at home. What is this partner doing? Let's see. What is this partner doing with the karmic? Like, to the karmic or with it? Like, what is this partner doing? New direction. Observer. Wow. This partner's just looking for a way out. Honestly. They're like, as soon as I get more money, as soon as I'm able to leave, believe me, I'm going to go in a whole new direction. How does the karmic feel about this person wanting to go and go in a new direction without the karmic? How does this karmic feel? Please show me how this person feels. So bottom of the deck, we have Nemesis, she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, and justice. So this karmic's like, oh, I better get some justice. I better get some revenge. If you think you're just going to walk out as soon as you can, I have something to say about that. And then we have Primavera, she who begins, launch, actualize, and potential. All right, well, let's see, because they want a new beginning. I mean, I can't imagine the karmic desiring more of this. But it's like, if you're going to leave, you're going to pay. I do see the karmic as being irrational, and that's this Eight of Swords. So I do think the karmic is a little crazy and a little irrational. To be honest, I'm not just being biased here, but I'm just being real with you. Because they're coming in knowing that they're stuck and it's ending and it's just not what it was. It's a waste of time. They feel in their heart that they've just been a settlement, that they've never been in love and this person's not really in love with them. So logically, it's like enough's enough. But when it comes to their life, they're very angry and bitter and they want revenge. It's like, I'm mad at you for wasting all my time. Seven of Pentacles. You need to pay. And it may very well be that this person owes them money, because we did have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which means you're not doing your part. So this karmic is like, listen, you owe me money. You're not paying all your part of the bills. You owe me money. And if you think you're just going to go have a new beginning, fine, go ahead, have your new beginning. But believe me, I want justice, and you better pay me back what you owe me, or you better just not leave me hanging. So there is this, I don't want to let it go. And the reason that's a problem is because this other person can't. How come you want blood from a turnip? Why are you demanding money from someone who's already struggling to get out on their own, which is why they are stuck in this SHITY relationship as it is? They're stuck. They're like, give me the money and I'm out. I don't want to be here anyways. And then as soon as there's a way out, as soon as this person is restless, anxious, trying so hard to get away the heck out of here, then here comes the karmic like, you need to pay me. And it's like stopping them from leaving. So they are cutting their nose to spite their face. I don't want to go into details about Primavera. It honestly just talks about a brand new beginning. Okay? It's a fresh new start. All right, that's all that's about. I do want to talk about Nemesis. And it's someone who teaches someone a powerful lesson. How much of your self-care are you willing to lose when faced with someone that has set themselves against you? Even if someone here wears a mask, they cannot hide from their own actions. Nemesis is the inescapable one who exacts retribution from those who would set themselves above or higher in power. Nemesis is asking the karmic to check their motives. Does their need for this money or retribution lead them to a place of happiness? If they have already made a bad choice, they might need to let this one go. Moving forward, it's time to think about the consequences of your choices. Should the need for punishment fall within the legal purview, let those sworn to justice take over. If not, do not take retribution in your own hands. Set up better boundaries next time. I'm seeing the karmic is stupid. Dumb, as in the fact that demanding money from someone who wants away from you and wants to have a fresh new start is going to help the process. Stupid in the fact that they're not happy, and keeping this person around more is misery for everyone. Apparently, children included. And it's like, okay, so you just want to be stupid. You just want to make everyone miserable, yourself included. Never mind that everyone's been suffering and dying to end the situation. Let's just, for the sake of money, hang out a little bit longer. Make it that much more unstable. Let's create more venom between one another. Let's create more obstacles and mountains between one another. Let's do that. And that's why I think the mountain represents for the karmic in life. The karmic is the mountain. The karmic is the problem. Every time someone wants out, the karmic is like, what's the magic word? Or before you leave, where's my $17,000? And then this person's like, oh, I might as well just stay here because it's going to be hell leaving this situation. She's never going to let me go, or he's never going to let me go. Interesting, but not really, but you know. All right. We're getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. So this person feels anxious and restless, doesn't know what to do, wants to confront the karmic and express their feelings about all this, but afraid to, because as soon as they bring up this problem to the karmic and they say, listen, I have the answer, I'm going to go, the karmic gets all sensitive and is like, no, I don't think so. So are they controlling the situation? Yes, we have a bit of a pickle here. This other individual feels guilty and feels bad that they wasted the karmic's time and probably even took or wasted some of the karmic's money. But what can they do about it now? It's a little bit too late. They can't go fix everything, you know? At this point, it's like, I'm sorry I wasted your time. I'm sorry I took what I took from you. I'm sorry that we're in this mess, but let's get out of it. You know, and the karmic's the only one being the problem. Okay, so they're stopping themselves from being healed. They're stopping themselves from being happy. And that explains with the information in this row about their feelings. We got karmic broken chains in reverse and the sun card in reverse. So I do see in their emotions, they feel bad. They're not happy. They are empty. But they're not ready to break the connection because they care more about money than happiness. That it is what it is. Someone here just cares more about money than happiness. Let's clarify what Spirit wants to say about the mountain and the obstacle. Spirit, what do you want to say? Show me the obstacle. Whoa. Okay. Whatever ends up on the bottom, I'll keep. Okay. On the bottom, we have 3 ways to fail at everything in life. 1, complain about everything. 2, blame others for your problems. And 3, never be grateful. All right, so there's one message from Spirit. The other one is, your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. And I love that. I love it for this reading. This is perfect. It's perfect. Message to the karmic from source, from the creator, from God, from spirit. Listen, a message from justice. This relationship failing is probably not your fault. The reason you don't trust this man or woman, the reason that you're not having a good relationship after all the effort and work you've put in, Seven of Pentacles, is probably not your fault. This other individual had other intentions, other experiences, whatever. They added a lot to this, and believe me, they feel very guilty. And karma is showing them, this is why you're their karmic. You are showing them their karma about how wrong they were to get involved with you, how wrong they've been acting while they've been with you, and how much they've lied to others and themselves. So that's great. You are their karma. So what went wrong in this connection, karmic, is probably, it's not exactly for sure, but it's probably not your fault. But either way, you getting out of this is your fault. You healing from this man or woman and the breakup, that's your responsibility. It's not his responsibility or her responsibility to walk away and make sure you feel loved, you feel safe, you have what you need. That's not their fault. That's not their responsibility. Why? Because this card said, take responsibility. Part of this problem is you. If you lost money, it's because you gave money away and you shouldn't have given money away. You should have said no, or you should have ended things when it got brought up. Or if you did it once, you shouldn't have done it twice, and you shouldn't have done it 3 times, and you shouldn't have done it 4 times, because all of that is on you. It's like the first time is not your fault, but the second one and the third one and so on, that's your fault. So you do need to take some responsibility about healing, because it may seem like life is completely unfair and you've been side-railed and taken advantage of and used and abused and unappreciated. And all of that is probably 100% accurate. But it's not their responsibility to make sure you're okay when they leave. You're going to have to take a loss. You're going to have to lose the $17,000 and say goodbye to it. Consider it a very expensive date, a very expensive relationship. People go into relationships and they lose. I think it's not fair for a lot of women or men to expect to get paid back what you put in, because that's on you. You know, if a man goes and marries the wrong woman because she's a gold-digging wench and everybody warned him, but he didn't listen, he gets married without a prenup, and then the divorce happens and he loses half of his income, that's on him. The court could feel bad. That woman could be a total gold digger and did it just for wealth, but that would be on him. And we could talk about justice all day long, but he did it. And it may not be his fault that he fell in love, may not be his fault that he was pursued harshly like that, but he was. And you know, it's like, it's not your fault that you got hurt, but it's your responsibility to get over it. Be more careful who you're with, make better choices. And this is the karmic lesson. This karmic maybe wants to get away from this relationship unscathed, or unscathed, if you will, whatever the word is. This karmic's like, can I just get out of this relationship without any harm, without any damage? Oh, honey, no, there's a lot of collateral damage. Looks like the kids here are damaged. They've wasted years of their life around you and this person. You're miserable and damaged. You've got age marks. You've been jaded. You've been damaged. Oh, there's damage. You're not going to walk away from this undamaged. You're going to walk away from this very hurt, sad, burned, scorned, it's going to not feel very good. Does this person feel bad for all of that? Oh, yeah, they feel bad. But again, they don't have the means to pay you back, and they don't have what it takes to give you anything to make you feel better. The best remedy for everyone here is to rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. Stop procrastinating and climb the mountain. What you're busy doing over here with the lady calm Jenna is just relaxing, not even wanting to take the first step. We even have the Page of Wands down there in reverse. It's like, I'm not ready to take the first step. I know my relationship's over, and I know that it's happening quickly, but I didn't think this was ever going to happen, and I'm just not ready. Meanwhile, everyone's hurting. Including you. You will never be free of the people who harmed you until you take full responsibility for your own healing. No matter what family you were born into, what body you got stuck in, what relationship you've been a part of, what weird stuff has happened to you along the way. This is your life and no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are sensitive and hurt, and the parts of you that are still struggling with this. But take ownership of your whole beautiful, messed up, dented, pieced together self. If you blame someone for who you are, you give them ownership and power of everything that you are. And that's terrible. Focus on what you can do right now and be your own boss and your own healer. Yeah, I think, to be honest, what I'm seeing here at the Karmic is they're just bitter and upset that this is ending and it's not what they thought it was going to be. Angry and wanting retribution and wanting justice. And a lot of that I want justice is just stemming from anger. So angry and bitter is this Karmic. The good news is here, she knows, or he knows, it's over. Now we're just procrastinating. And the only reason there is procrastination is money. That's it. It's just money. I see pentacles. It's not kids. It's not dogs and cats. It's not agreements to the apartment or the house. It's not any of that. It's money. You guys ever saw that movie, War of the Roses? Danny DeVito, Michael Douglas, and Catherine Turner, I believe. And, in the end, she was just settling for him, and he was actually kind of happy in that one, but she wasn't. And, she really wanted a divorce, and he didn't. And so, look, guys, when you're in a karmic situation, yeah, maybe one person wants to walk away, and the other person is kicking and screaming, not wanting to let that person walk away. I kind of get the feeling that's a little bit of what's going on here, because we have this justice, we have this money, you owe me, and not just walking away, whatever. And in this case, it's not like the movie where we're fighting over a house. We're fighting over money, just cash in the bank. It's not even a house. It's not even the kids or anything. It's like maybe there's 2 grown adults with no kids, It's like we're not even fighting over people. We're fighting over money. I want to leave this relationship with more than I came in. Or I want to leave this relationship with what I came in with. Could be that. The point is, you've lost. You're not going to walk away with this with more than you came or what you came in with. You're not. You're going to lose. You've already lost years of your life. You've already lost all that time, because pentacles are time. But you also already lost all this money. It's already been deposited into the entirety of this relationship. Whatever the cost of this relationship is or was, it's already done. We're not getting this back. Are you going to be able to rewind the clock 7 years? No. So there's something about 7 years, and it could be Saturn ruled, because Saturn is karma. Sevens mean very divine endings. This is the end of the karmic contract. It's the end. Under this, we have desire in the reverse, which is I no longer want to have sex with you. I no longer want to sleep with you. I no longer desire you. Or maybe it's just one person. In War of the Roses, Michael Douglas still desired Kathleen Turner sexually. He still wanted her intimately. She didn't want him. So it could be one way or the other, or it could be both are not interested. But either way, intimacy has been destroyed. Under this, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, which is a lack of reconciliation, a lack of celebration, a lack of happiness. This is like things are not going to go your way. You are not going to celebrate another anniversary. You're not going to have another happy new year. You're not going to renew your vows. You're not going to have more joy. We're not going to fix this, cry, hug, make up, and heal our connection. It's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and see fate. So fate, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And what that means for me is you are certainly going to have to make the decision. Somebody's certainly going to make the decision. It's like it's either going to be you or it's going to be me. Who's going to move? It's going to be you moving or it's going to be me. A decision will be made. Somebody's moving. Somebody's getting out of this. It's a certainty. It's settled. Let's see what the spiritual traveler wants to say. But first, I want to see the Alice in Wonderland. I'm smelling coffee all of a sudden, so I'm hearing, you know what, wake up and smell the coffee. So we have becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. Number 5, it is in reverse, and bottom of the deck is belong to your own dream, create your own life. And this just means you need to live your life for you, not for what others think about you. When this card is coming in reversed, there's feeling like there is no point to the trials. It's an inability to see that someone is courageous and learning all the time, doubting that they have the endurance to cope with the challenges being faced, believing you're weak and unable to tackle this mountain, this adversity, feeling like this person's going to fall apart when troubled times come, afraid by this mountain. So there's just fear. I don't have enough strength. I'm scared. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can end this relationship. I don't think I can call this quits. I'm scared. I'm scared to end this. The karmic is scared. There is fear. What does the sacred traveler want to say? Distant thunder. Clear the air, honey. Choose your path. All is possible. Two of Swords, the decision. You know, every time I see distant thunder, I think about the Garth Brooks song, "And the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes." I'm sorry, I can't sing for crap, but let's read this. Dramatic purification, renewal, and healing is going to occur on so many levels. Karmic, you need not be concerned that there's chaos in your life right now, because it's good. It's shaking things up so you don't become even more stuck in something like misery. If your auric field or your personal space is cluttered, it's difficult for an exciting new experience or opportunity to come in your life. It's time to clear out the clutter, release the old, discard the unused. Release a situation and a person who does not make you happy and who is not here to empower you. Purify your life. You need renewal. You need to make a way for the new. On the distant horizon, a storm is brewing. This is much like the tower. Great shards of lightning and thunder are bolting from the earth and from the heavens. It can be felt like it's chaotic, and it definitely heralds a time of new and renewal. The thunderstorm clears out the dust and the air, and it re-energizes the earth. Be open to this change. Not everything you have is good. Some needs to go. New energy is flooding into your life. Examine it. Examine your life and see that this person needs to be cleared. You need a renewed life, and so do they. Release them. Now is the time. Renewal and even rebirth is at hand. The thunder's coming. There's a storm a brewing. I mean, what can we say? It's very true. The karmic situation is ending. They've just been blocking the door, making excuses. And if it's not the karmic, it's the other person. But let me just say, in the karmic situation, yeah, someone's making excuses. The cards that want to come out are bottom of the deck, much needed escape. Cow's skull, abrupt ending. Candles, an important discovery. I think it's time to light a candle and release this. If you are in a karmic relationship and this is you, this is your message to go ahead and just make that decision, Two of Swords. Lighting the candle is setting the intention. There will be an abrupt ending. This isn't what everybody wants to hear, especially in a karmic reading. You're looking for hope, for healing. You know, the karmics are hoping that there's love in the air and they're making up and, you know, it's going to be another day. And I'll tell you, sometimes the karmics do get those readings. Sometimes the karmics are going off on vacation. Sometimes the karmics are off making babies. Sometimes the karmics are off living life. And there's room for those readings, but then there are karmic readings like today. It's over. There are some, you know, it's just the message. They're not seeing eye to eye with their person anymore. They know it. Things are coming to a head, and they know it. They're still in disagreement, and they can't find their way around it. They can't come to an agreement. And a lot of this is fear. To be a little bit more deep for the karmic, it's fear. What's going to happen when you leave? I'm going to be alone. And being alone scares them so much. And I'm so happy for those of you that are cross-watching, that you've been alone and you've conquered the fear of being alone. If you have conquered the fear of aloneness, you've conquered that mountain. Because I'm going to keep it real. This mountain is being alone for the karmic, and being alone in this world is scary. But if the karmic is watching me, I will say, as someone who's been alone for many years, I have found such joy and honest to goodness peace and strength and courage by being alone. It is not easy every day. It's really hard some days. It's probably hard most days. But there are these rewarding moments where being alone is awesome. Like if I want to take a trip, I don't have to work with anyone's schedule, ask someone what's a good time, figure it out together. It's just me. I get to say, yeah, it's a good time. And I get to go where I want to go. I don't have to bargain and make deals and convince someone where I want to go versus where they want to go. So vacationing is awesome. I'm not completely alone. I have my kids, but being alone, I think, is pretty darn awesome. And being able to eat what you want for dinner, being able to watch what you would like to see on TV, there's peace in that. There's peace in just being at home in your own space, eating snacks, watching your own show, and just like, wow, this is awesome. There's peace in being able to fill your schedule up with school or learning or videos or a new business, and no one to be in your ear and say, that's not a good idea. You should be doing something else. Why are you doing this? Why don't you do this instead? Believe me, that's annoying. There is so much peace being alone. You don't have to hear it from anyone. And if you can get over the mountain of having to financially support yourself alone, then you've conquered one heck of a mountain. Because pat yourself on the back. A lot of people cannot afford to be alone. And in this case, I do think there is some frailty with being alone with affordability. I think that has been some of the issues. But the end of the 7-year cycle, is it's time to be alone. You've learned your lesson and you've taught a lesson to someone else. Karma in this karmic relationship has shown you both how wrong you both are for settling, for not keeping promises, for dragging people into something you shouldn't have dragged them into. It's time to go. Cheers. Let's see what this storm is going to take out in Karmicville. Storm, we're going to use the Kali oracles to clarify what this storm has taken out or will take out. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. That's right. Spirit, please show me what you are going to take out. And I'll get a win card too for you. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have Khadga, which is the overall energy of the storm. And let's get the precise. Show me precisely what the storm is taking out with this karmic connection. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Oblivion. Nothingness is erasure and creation. This is a card of absence. And I will get a win, like I said. Okay. When is this storm going to come in and take this out? Please show me when. We have by the next full moon, or maybe a full moon cycle, which is 30 days. Okay, so within 30 days, overall, underall. But we'll get some more details here. Let's go ahead and reveal the details. We also got Mahakali, innocence, mystery, wonder, and weakness can be strength. All right. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again. This is a big omen. We started out with the Seven of Pentacles. It's been 7 years. There's something about a 7-year marker. The 7th year of this relationship, it will be gone. Or the 7th day of the new month. February 7th, could be. We're going to keep that on point, but I'm thinking something to do with that, in my opinion. And there is something to do with children. Children are going to be affected and are the reason why the universe is stepping in. Or innocence, the innocence that somebody has. Because they were innocent. The innocent people need to be spoken up for. Mahakali says, wow, and get this. She represents anxiousness. And this person, there's anxious right under this very aisle, which is life and what's really happening. So their person feels anxious. So yeah, this Kali storm says she steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of empowering grace that arises through the trust in her. Even trying to just understand the workings of this Divine Mother would be like trying to cram an entire ocean into a tiny teacup. The wisdom is way too vast to understand when your perspective is limited. Yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. So this is saying this is divine will. It's not about punishments. This is just divine will. It's over, done. This is going to bring grace and necessary fulfillment to the ending of the situation. And it's not able to be done through human effort alone. This is divine intervention. So it's not just their choice, it's the universe's free will here that says what fate and destiny is all about. And when we read Khadga, number 9, that one says the overall energy of this karmic connection is ending because she wields the holy sword of the divine severance, empowering these people to let it go. This is a radical let go of one another. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when you embrace change. Where their strength may falter, the universe will intervene and ensure that we do not sabotage ultimate fulfillment or spiritual progress. She will not allow their souls to be ensnared and the children's souls to be ensnared by any kind of deception or feeling trapped in that house with these karmics or living in fear. Nor shall any partner feel scared and trapped in a relationship, because she is the liberator and her sword clears the path, revealing the truth. Her name, Khadga, means the Divine Mother who wields the sword. It's a sacred weapon. It is a severing. And it's been a long time coming, so this is it, guys. Get ready. The karmic situation is definitely ending via my reading. And fear is not going to stop it. And forcing people to feel trapped is not going to stop it. The thunder and the lightning are crashing down right now. It's coming. Timing here, I do believe, February 7th. It's a prediction here, but The moon came out first, and I will say it's by the next full moon. And I don't mean like literally this very, very, very right away next one, but within a 30-day cycle. Okay? So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. I hope I get to see you again tomorrow. So please like and subscribe and hang out sometimes. If this is your reading, awesome. If it's not, thank you for watching. I will be doing some free readings coming up this week. So if you guys want a freebie, I'll be starting up where whoever's first in my live chat group will get some free cards. So please hit the bell. Make sure you're notified when I'm live. So when I click live, you're right there and you're just saying hi. And whoever's first on that list is going to get some free cards. So that's going to be going on this upcoming week. And I do have a lot of other stuff to offer, personal services. If you need a reading, now's the time. And if you subscribe to any of my monthlies, you're going to get so many more free readings. I'll update the list in the website so you can read all the benefits that come with it. But they've changed since last year, that's for sure. But you're going to get a lot of free readings in those. And free classes also. So I have an astrology class, I have a tarot class included with the ultimate monthly membership. So if you're looking into that, go ahead. If you would also like personal coaching, the special is still running where you get a free reading with any purchase of the ultimate subscription or a coaching session or an astrology chart reading. So you can get a free tarot reading if you get one of those. So those are available on my website. I hope you purchase. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a blessed and beautiful, wonderful evening. And remember, like I always say, this is just a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye, markers. Bye, everybody. Bye, Miss Me. Bye, Tara. Bye, T. I'll see you. Bye, Doja Sal. All right. I love you guys. Bye-bye.